Do you want your roller coasters to look like this, or do you want your roller coasters to look like this? Well, if you prefer the first option, follow these steps to make your roller coasters look way better. Hey guys, so from today's video, as you could tell, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build a proper coaster. Now this is just a replica one that I made just to show you guys what you shouldn't be doing. As you could see, this coaster takes one drop over here, really straight, really diagonal drop, takes a turn over here, goes back down, takes a turn again, and then after it ends over here. Now I'm gonna make another coaster exactly like this, where it drops, takes a turn, goes up, goes sideways, goes down, takes a turn over here, and then ends. Just like that, just to prove to you that making coasters are easy. They will look fantastic any way or any form that you make them, no matter how weird they look. So yeah, let me tell you guys how you can upgrade first. Alright, so obviously this drop is unacceptable, so what we're going to be doing is changing the drop, making it into a pattern with the same amount of blocks high. We're not going to change anything really, other than like the way it looks really, but not the height or anything that we started off with. But yeah, so bear with me here. Alright, so now that I just got rid of this drop, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing. So what we're working with, by the way, I'm going to tell you right now. We are working with the 25 block tall blue roller coaster. So that's what we're working with. So I'm going to make this 25 blocks tall. And what I'm going to start doing is a pattern. The pattern is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Just like that, you can kind of see the pattern. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2,
2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And just repeat that until you get all the way up. Trust me, it'll look better.
Alright, so as you guys could see what I just did, I basically did the pattern. At the end though, I didn't obviously do the 1, 2, 3 just so it can make like it looks like it's going up. So at the end, I'd say on the last couple block talls, maybe even the last one or the second last one, you don't have to do the third one. I just did the third one because it would look better. Make it not really like that just so it looks like that. Now for the drop, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then down again. And then after, it's going to just keep like going down and keep going down and more numbers. As you could see, I'm going to increase the amount of numbers the more longer it goes down. But right before it goes any further down, we're going to decrease the numbers just like this. So it looks like that, it's actually dropping and it's going to catch it at the way down, We got to make it look legit here, all right? We can't have a coaster looking all really funky and stuff. We can actually remove this part now. So let's just remove this whole part now. Alright guys, as you guys can already tell, it is looking way better just with the first drop done. And now for the turn, I actually did it a little simple, I just did a actual little turn. But for this drop, I know we can do, or for this drop, yeah, basically drop, I know we can do better. So I'm gonna improve this. So guys, now I'm gonna make this drop, and we are working with a 9 block tall drop. So what I'm gonna start off by doing is adding a 3, not a 2, just a 3, just so like the lift off can be a little nice. Now I'm gonna go up by 2, but I'm gonna stop maybe around over here, and probably not around here actually, maybe like over here. I'm gonna make it a 3 again, then I'm gonna increase it just like that. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. And now let's take a look at the turn. Is it a 1 block turn? 675, 673. So yeah, now over here I'd say it's a nice area just to drop, just so it can lead down over there. And I'll repeat what I did on that side. I'll do 3, and then I'll go down by 2 until I'd say around here. Then I'd increase it to 3. And just like that, and you can see it's not perfectly lined up, so we can obviously just do that. And then there. And now I'll get to fixing the side. Alright, so what we're working with here is just literally a bunch of turns until it leads up into these coordinates right here. But I'm going to tell you guys another quick tip. never make a diagonal repeat more than twice. Like for example, like this, like that. As you can see, this diagonal repeats not once, not twice, not 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. Unless it's part of the roller coaster, like you want to make it repeat, then sure, do it. These coordinates are 114, so we basically have to line this up from a 114. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go here. And to be honest, I actually do not know an actual specific way on how to like explain this. Like I would actually just say do you when it comes to making turns like these, because like I don't actually know how to explain this. I think this is like something that you can have fun of mostly, but try to make it really like. Now we'll get to fixing this, which doesn't really need a lot of fixing, but we'll still do it. Alright, so now for this turn, don't mind the holes in the ground, by the way. It was really hard to make, or it was really hard to break these. But for these turns, to be honest, you can't really do much difference. I would literally just try not to make a flat like this for so long. That's why if you were like around like at this point from there, just take a few turns or something like that. That's personally my opinion, though. You don't have to, but like it just looks a little better when you take a bunch of turns. It doesn't look nicer when it's just straight, as you could clearly see from this angle. It doesn't look better when it's completely straight. But yeah, so I'm gonna just quickly fill these in. Anyways, but yeah, so do y'all think we're done with this coaster? If you said yes, you are absolutely wrong. We have to do one more thing. We are gonna make the pillars now. Alright guys, now pillars are actually something that have to describe the coaster. So I will be having a separate video out on how to make the pillars on your coaster. But what I'm gonna be telling you is now, just make them not that far, not that far away from each other, just a pretty like big gap so it looks like it's actually holding up the coaster. But I will have a tutorial on all the different types of pillars that you can make, the different pillars you can make, and I'll be having another tutorial in case you want your roller coaster to have something special, like a special element like a loop or something crazy like a cobra twist, any of those things. I will be doing more tutorials on that. Just comment down below any tutorial you want and I'll be doing it. But yeah, so I'll be doing the pillars right now and then we'll be moving on to our next step. Alright, so once you've added the pillars, you are not done. Yes, there are more. Well, practically you are technically done. But if you want to make sure that your coaster will be working 100% of the time, not like 80% of the time, do this and follow this tip. But when you're making your coaster go up like this right here, make sure the railings are slow, because as you can see over here, this is giving the coaster the effect that the chains are actually pushing it up like a real roller coaster, instead of having it go fast like those roller coasters that aren't actually made of steel and stuff. Although some are, but they can still go fast up. But if you want to make an actual coaster looking legit, do this. And then after, when you go down, as you can see, I'm not done, so it might break. You might hit some of these bumps, so what you want to do is place powered rails on it and make sure they're facing you, just like this. If they're not facing you, just place a block in front of it and place a rail just like that, and then it will face you. And then after, I'm gonna just go behind it. As you can see, this one, there is a pillar right there. Place a lever right on top of the block of the coaster, and then after, it will power up just like that. And now you are done. But there are a few extra details that I will be adding in just to show you guys how it will look. I'll add them in right now. 3, 2, 1, and boom, just like that. We have added some more extra details, and if y'all actually want to do what I did, I'd recommend really just grabbing the color of your pillars, or if that doesn't work, then just grab any random color if you want that matches the coaster. As you could see, I just put railings around the side where it starts, and then after, I just increase the railings on the oh, there's a mistake right there. See, gotta make sure you catch those tiny little mistakes, because that will not make your coaster look good. Well, for me it doesn't, but for you, I don't know, but those will not make the coaster look good. But as you can see over here on the right side, we just have railings going all the way up. or iron bars going all the way up. On the left side here, we got some stairs just in case anything breaks. Obviously, it's Minecraft, nothing's gonna break, and if it does, you don't need to climb up this. But this is just fancy detail. You do not need to add this. And then there's just iron bars crossing it from the side. But yeah, so that is how you properly make a coaster. If you want to learn any other elements that were not mentioned in this video, like the turn was mentioned in this video, the drops were mentioned in this video, those are... Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and yeah, I will be posting on how to make more stuff later. And yeah, peace out.